Welcome to my kitchen. It's been a while. I have not been in my kitchen in a really long time. I might, well, we're gonna do this in Esther style, which means we're going all out. I have not broken out my canners all season. I've canned one lot of beans, and that was like last week or the week before. Yeah, literally canned nothing. So we are going to catch up on all our canning in 3 days. Today, tomorrow, and the next day. So I'll show you what I have going on. Might be a little bit crazy, but when don't I do crazy things? So, pardon my messy stove, but I have 2 pots full of rhubarb. This is going to be rhubarb juice concentrate. I did a video on it last summer. If you guys want to check that out, I think the whole recipe is in there. On the back, I have elderberry syrup. That's the black elderberries. So those are the black elderberries. I have never used black elderberries other than dried to make any kind of syrup. Now I've decided that since I don't really have that many, I thought I would do something a little different. I know, many years ago, I made this hawthorn berry heart syrup. And it is basically where you take hawthorn berries and water and whatever else. I can't even remember the recipe. I don't even know where it is. I'm gonna have to find it. And you take it and you simmer it down. Well, it took me like 5 days to simmer it down. And then eventually it becomes very, very thick. And then you add, I don't know if you add honey to it. I think you maybe add honey to it, but you definitely add brandy. And it makes a shelf-stable syrup. And I'm thinking that maybe I can make an elderberry syrup in a very similar way. I'm not gonna boil it. I'm not gonna simmer it on such a low temperature this time because it's a different thing. I'm not going after the same constituents in the plant. So, and then maybe I can make like a actual pourable pancake syrup out of it. And I want to do it without sugar. So, yeah, that's my plan. I don't know if it's gonna work or if it's even gonna taste very good. This could be so strong. I don't know. We're gonna find out. I will keep you posted on whether or not this experiment works, but let's show you the other things I have done today or have started. These are the green beans that I already have done, and I already have some more in the cupboard that are finished up. So these ones are gonna hang out here till tomorrow. I went ahead and pulled all of these peaches out of the freezer because it seems like we just don't use them like this. So I'm going to turn all these into jam and peach syrup concentrate that I'm actually going to can and put on the shelf rather than in the fridge like I usually do. That belongs with the rhubarb juice concentrate. And because all of this isn't enough, I also thought we should get some corn going. You guys know there's no way I can grow corn here, although a friend just shared with me a different type of corn, and I'm gonna see if I can find seeds for it. If I can find the seeds, find a link, get a hold of them, and actually grow them, I will share that information with you guys. But there's no point in me sharing it with you. That's not gonna work, but I will do some looking into that a little bit. Remind me, and that way maybe we can find a good corn. But this is a corn that comes from the Yakima Valley. I've been buying it for all the years I've been canning corn, so at least since we've been here, so probably 7 years I think I've been canning this corn, and it's a good price. If you're local, I pick it up from the Sale fruit stand. I really love it. And I like to put a couple gallons of frozen corn in the freezer as well as get some on the shelf. So I am going to go ahead and stock up that. I wasn't going to do it this year, and I suddenly changed my mind today. And then the last thing I'm going to do is I have been harvesting cucumbers, so many cucumbers. So finally I've decided after I've made so many fridge pickles, I've been eating them. My daughter's been eating them with me every day. I am gonna make dill pickle relish, and I have a great recipe for that. I will leave a link. Yeah, I think I can leave a link. I'll leave a link down in the description box for you guys if you're interested. Now, it's not the ingredients, it's the method that is different and how you get crunchy dill pickle relish. And I don't know about you guys, I don't like soft pickles. Just saying, gotta have crunchy pickles. So Yeah, check it out. It's a great recipe. So I will be starting that process today and canning that tomorrow. I've started the rhubarb today. I'll be canning that tomorrow. They're 2-day processes. And then in order to get my quick wins, I'm going to get the corn done today. I got the beans done, and I will also have the syrup and the peach jam done today because it's nice to have quick wins built into the day. This is going to be a long day. Actually, it's going to be a long few days. Monday I'm reserving because I think I'm going to go ahead and pull all the beets out of the garden. We've been getting pretty cold here, and you know what? I saw some cold damage already on the green beans, and we could have a frost any time. So we're about done with our garden season, especially for the worm stuff. We're coming to an end here. I don't even think I'm going to get a single squash off any of my plants or a single tomato. We'll see. I don't know. Fingers are still crossed. Maybe I'll get a bonus week. I don't know. While I'm at it, I decided to finally grind up the paprika peppers and the cayenne peppers that we grew last year. So this is the tops cut off, and I just use a coffee grinder. The rhubarb juice is done with its first stage, and now it just has to sit and cool, and then I will add the orange juice and the lemon juice, and the elderberry syrup is done. I'm going to finish up these peppers, and then it's time to move on to peach jam. Syrup, just have to figure out what I'm going to cook those both in. I might have to transfer some stuff around. We'll see. Making progress. Corn, that's the second batch. First batch is in there. Plus I have peach simple syrup. Still getting the elderberry syrup reduced. I think we're about halfway reduced now, and I think I'm gonna go to 3/4. I don't think it needs to be any more concentrated than that because it's supposed to be a food. It's a total experiment, you guys. I'll show you how it ends up. And yeah, so I put most of the peaches into simple syrup because I didn't know I don't have that much sure gel on hand, and that's okay because I still have a little bit of peach jam on hand. Peach jam honestly is not my kids' favorite, and I don't really eat very much jam, but it is my family's favorite. So I usually make it now for Christmas. If you want easy Christmas gifts that people will love because it took time and it's high quality, is making jams and jellies. I make them right now because then at Christmas time it's done. I don't have to think about it. So I am gonna make 3 batches of peach jelly, well, peach jam. Jelly has no fruit in it. It's just the juice. Jam has pieces of fruit in it. And I'm actually gonna try something that I have never done before. I'm gonna try using the food processor, to cut it rather than my slap chop thingy, because I wanna see if it makes a difference for the consistency. Usually they love it how I make it, but I just want to try it. I'm gonna see, and I have to pull that out anyway because I'm gonna be making the dill pickle relish, so why not? And the reason my whole counter is full of bags is because we reuse our bags. Not for meat, but if they are just fruits, then I will rinse them out and we'll just reuse them. So all the freezer bags are being washed and dried, and yeah, we're at 5 pounds of pressure on the first batch of corn. Second batch of corn is sitting, and you know, I'm just gonna keep on making progress. Alrighty, it is now Monday. I did no canning yesterday. I ended up being gone the entire day. My hair is just gonna be crazy and wild. Oh well. I got the corn done. I got the beans done. I didn't even start the relish because yesterday turned out to be, I literally was gone from 8:30 in the morning until 8 o'clock at night. It was a long day. We were able to come home for a tiny little bit of time in between and at least let the dog go out for a minute. But yeah, that wasn't really the plan. So today we're starting fresh. I have already pulled out 7 jars of peach simple syrup. I had the last couple jars in the canner, and I had one that wasn't quite full. I have canned jars like that before, but honestly, it's really not very good practice. So that one's gonna might go in the fridge. Maybe I should make iced tea for the kids. Maybe I'll do that. And then I have the rhubarb is now straining here. I was honestly really worried about it because it's been really hot here. We had one, I bet this is like the last hoorah, the last heat wave of the end of the season. But I checked the simple syrup because I just left them in these huge pans, which will never not fit in my fridge, in any of my refrigerators. I was worried that they were gonna have started like fermenting, but I tasted them this morning and all was well, so I'm really glad about that. The fence is being worked on, should be done by today, and then my father-in-law is coming to finish up the bottom portion of the chimney, and we have a chimney sweep coming to finish the chimney and make sure that it's all ready for fire season. So it's kind of a busy day. We've already done this. I already worked in the garden. Maybe I will pop out there and show you what I did this morning and my plan for the week. And then, what else did we do? Oh, we already did homeschool. So it's kind of a crazy day. I am planning on doing some business work today and some school. Yeah, I signed up for a online herbal business course. Pretty excited about it. It's going really great so far. And yeah, I'm excited. I think this is going to be a really good year. Birthday week this week. Birthday week. I always struggle with my birthday week, but I've decided I should stop that and just have a great week. So celebrate with me. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm going to keep going on this canning. I'll keep you updated on the progress, and yeah, let's just keep going. I still have relish and beets to do. We're just going to go for it. We're just going to finish it all up because I'm taking the kids on a trip very soon, and I'm not going to have time to do this. So I don't want to lose any of the garden produce. I want to just get it done. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do the relish. I'll can that tomorrow. I will also can beets tomorrow because if you've ever canned beets before, messy. Messy, messy. Probably not as bad as peaches, but it's pretty close. Pretty close.
We got exciting news.
What's your exciting news?
Our fence is done.
What? Is it? Are we going to go see it?
Yes.
Okay, let's go see.
Wait for me.
You guys had to come and sneak out here and look at the new fence. But I do have things still being canned right now.